Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're going to be playing the Boros Synthesizer deck. This is the version of the deck that I put together after I had played my first league with the deck a while back. So one of the things that I had found previously was that Seeker of the Way was dying as soon as it hit the battlefield. It was very rarely gaining the life that I was looking for, and I was getting next to no value for it. It was basically always a one-for-one trade. And this deck is thriving on value, so I decided to switch it out for Lunarch Veteran, which is going to gain us life whenever another creature enters the battlefield under our control. And it also has Disturb to be able to make another creature when it dies. So we'll be able to get some value from that. We're also playing Navigator's Compass to help with the mana, to help with gaining life. We had a pretty hard time versus some other aggro decks versus Burn, so we're trying this out. It's also just pretty nice to be able to play that, or off of a synthesizer, return with Glint Hawk, gain some more life. We're also playing Journey to Nowhere and Firebolt, giving us that little bit more of a control feel. Lots of removal spells, and Journey to Nowhere works pretty nicely with Kor Skyfisher being able to, like, if for example, a better target hits the battlefield, or maybe they sacrifice the creature that Journey had originally targeted with like a Deadly Dispute or something, then we can return it with Kor Skyfisher, play it again, very cool. And of course, Makeshift Munitions, which has just been really proving itself as an excellent addition to Pauper, very strong. Well, pretty easy decision on this one. We're going to mull. This one's keepable. I think we probably get rid of Wellspring here. Synthesizer is just that hot. Or we could get rid of one of the synthesizers. Wellspring is a really good card. And we already have the synthesizer to play with the Hawk. I don't know, like these things are just so good. It feels like every time we see them, we're just going to get so much value. Oh, heroic. Okay. Well, we do have access to Journey somewhere in the deck. Maybe I should have kept that Ichor Wellspring. I'm just thinking like Synthesizer is going to be a little bit awkward here. We're going to be playing a land in order to play Synthesizer, so we're not going to be able to hit land off of it. If whatever costs red mana, we're not going to be able to hit it. So like Wellspring would have been a really nice play on this turn here. Okay, well that does make playing Synthesizer a little bit more attractive because we would have two artifacts on the battlefield potentially for the Galvanic Blast. Not too many hits on this one. Thraben Inspector would probably be our best hit. I mean, might as well. That would have actually been a pretty good hit from the synthesizer originally coming down. We would have had three artifacts, Galvanic Blast ready to go next turn. Oh, Galv Blast isn't going to be enough anymore. We're just going to take the 2. It's not that big a deal. Will be much more damage later. Hopefully we'll get a chance to block when it's much larger. Starting to get big. And the vigilance is a bit of a problem too. There's a problem. Now it's large. We're gonna want to start blocking that. Kor Skyfisher is not Journey to Nowhere, and they're holding up 2 mana here. They've been holding up mana like the whole time. Pretty sure they have the aura that gives Trailblazer protection from a color and doesn't peel the enchantments off of it. Get a bolt. Okay, there's the Benevolent Blessing. Give it protection from white, probably, so I can't block it anymore. Yeah. And that also eliminates some Journey to Nowhere as an answer, so basically I just need a bunch of burn off the top. Because we're coming in for 4, which pushes into 5, which means we need 2 burn spells. That is not a burn spell, but it does put us to 11. So if I'm going to want to play this, maybe I just want to go Skyfisher and then maybe Veteran as well. So we can try and get the kill next turn if gaining 1 is enough. So I could look at 1 more card, and that wouldn't get me the kill, right? Because I'm only coming in for 4, putting those at 5. I have nothing that can do 5 in 1 hit. Do you have... I guess they can't target the Trailblazer with anything, because it has protection from white, so they can't put any new auras on it. First strike, totem armor, that's all fine. Oh, it's 11 because of the ethereal armor. Okay. GG. Close one. Don't think Krark-Clan Shaman's gonna be good enough. Electrickery is like, okay. It kills some of their ancillary creatures, but so does Makeshift Munitions. Too bad we didn't have what is that, the Standard Bearer? Only one land on the play with a 20 land deck. Probably get punished. The journey is so good though. We have a synthesizer, so we're gonna get 2 draws to try and find land. Not this time. Hey! I, I'm firing off these instants here while they're tapped out, trying to get rid of all their creatures. I'm just trying to, play around getting, tricked somehow. So, like, last turn, for example, with the Ichor Skyguard, if I had passed the turn, they play land, play Cartouche, and then put the protection from red on the creature when I try and Lightning Bolt it. Would have been punished pretty hard. Come on, tap out. Damn it. Well, you don't see Mono White Heroic too often, but it's doing pretty well here. For a little while there, this deck was quite the menace. I think that was during the Fall from Favor times. It'd be pretty hard to kill this at this point. Guess we got the Dawnbringer Cleric, so we could remove the Benevolent Blessing. That's pretty good. Can also just get rid of the Ethereal Armor, and then the thing is just a 2/2, and they can never put another enchantment on it. It would still be killing my creatures turn after turn. Oh no, I can't block them because it has protection from white. Okay. Although maybe getting rid of the blessing was just better, so we could return the Journey to Nowhere and then get this thing off the field. Well, Kor Skyfisher for this thing then. I can't block. Thraben Inspector. I was really hoping for a land. But, you know, turn 7, drew 2 lands. Can't really ask for more than that. So they have 2 cards in hand. Hopefully one of them isn't protection from white. Navigator's Compass. I don't think that's what I want to be doing here. I think I want to go for the Journey. Oh, they had another one? Oh, it's a Blessing. Gains Hexproof and Indestructible. Because it's enchanted! And it also makes it a 3/7, so it's able to start attacking into us. For 1 turn anyway. I'll try and Journey again next turn. And we do have another blocker lined up with Thraben Inspector. Oh, no way, another one? Wow. Okay. Gain a life. Add an extra turn to the game, I hope. Ooh. That's a good one for the opponent. Yeah, lifelink, I think, seals the deal. So we're taking 2 guaranteed. Blocking here. We're going to take 4, go to 2. Is it even worth attacking with these creatures anymore? Because, like, we can't race this. Might as well just block everything, take 2. Can make a samurai to block this again. Give us another turn. Might be more worthwhile to actually block with like a Glint Hawk. Because maybe I could return this. Although, honestly, like I would just want to return this, right? I might need to return this soon. I gotta get this creature off the battlefield as well. Or I will die pretty soon. What do we get? Yeah, planes. Not really what I was looking for here. Oh, the deck heard that I wanted lands. Here they all are. Another land. Makeshift munitions. Oh, would kill this. No! We have no mana! I have a 6/6 lifelinker now! Got this a little bit too late. Their creatures are so much better than mine. Makes sense. We're going to have to block it all. Well, except for this. Down to 2. What else you got? I have a feeling this game's about to end. Although, if they had more stuff, like, why wouldn't they just put it on the warrior token? I guess this isn't enough, because I could block the warrior token. Okay. Totem armor, sure. Pretty screwed here. Okay. Galvanic Blast puts 4 damage on this. If we find another Galvanic Blast, we can kill it. How about the totem armor saves it? So we really need Journey to Nowhere for this in particular. This needs to die regardless. So let's start with Makeshift Munitions. Kill this, I think. That's a bad one. I already got Makeshift Munitions. Don't need a second. Synthesizer. Not a Journey to Nowhere. Just about out of resources at this point. Find Ancient Den. I think there's just nothing we can do now. Could draw one more card. Kill this. And if we find... There's nothing we could find at that point for 1 mana to do anything. Guess we could get up to... No, we already saw the Navigator's Compass. Yeah, there's only one in the deck right now. Another 1-land hand. Okay, I mean, the Navigator's Compass gets us the red mana. So we're expecting probably Dimir Fairies on the other side. Oh, nope. Definitely not Demir Fairies. Okay. It's a mystery. Swamp Ichor Wellspring. Alright. We miss on land here. So we can crack the clue, try and hit land, or we can play double Thraben Inspector. I think I want to get some creatures on the table, start attacking. Just gonna go for the double Inspector, make a bunch of clues. Oh, Faithless Looting. Ichor Wellspring. Maybe Rakdos Madness? Masked Vandal. Probably, Mogwarts. There's a Prospector. Ooh, just keep missing that land. What would I need that for? I think it's more important to keep up some kind of interaction here than crack that clue and look for the land. If they don't combo us, we can do that. Um, but I think it'll be more important to have access to Lightning Bolt. Alright, that does slow us down a little bit. I guess we can just Journey to Nowhere, target the Putrid Goblin, especially if we draw land. Also, Makeshift Munitions, if we could land it, would be so strong. Just really need an untapped mana source. Uh, okay. I mean, it is a land. This puts them to 6. One more red mana. We would just have the win right now. They're gonna have some sort of backup here, so we're going to expend our one piece of interaction, and then we'll see if they have another Putrid Goblin or what they got. Okay, so this is the point we're going to interact here. Oh, they didn't sacrifice it? No, they must have, right? They didn't sacrifice it for mana. No, they did. Okay. I thought it would come up in the game log. But they did do the thing. I can just hit F6 here. And they have Unearth, so yeah, they have all the mana they need. And that's the kill. Bring in Krark-Clan Shaman. Bring in Electrickery. Bring in Relic. Do we need Dawnbringer Cleric? I don't feel like Cleric is super good. These aren't really important. Firebolt and Journey to Nowhere aren't our best removal spells, but we're probably actually going to keep them. Maybe not. Like, Electrickery, Krark-Clan Shaman, Relic of Progenitus are all just way better. Makeshift Munitions, way better. So the question is, like, do I want Thraben Inspector, for example, over over one of these things? And also, we don't quite have enough, so we'll have to bring one of these cards back. Thinking probably the Firebolt. Journey is pretty good with the Kor Skyfisher. Maybe I'll keep that. I think we might get rid of these. Bring the Firebolt and the Journey back in. Yeah, okay. Keep. A second relic, that's awesome. Let's use the Glint Hawk, return the Synthesizer. Get a Synthesizer, brilliant. Let's play that. Get a land for turn. So we can play Thraben Inspector here, but then we don't have Relic up and we don't have Bolt up. They do potentially have the mana to be able to just go off next turn. Let's keep up all of our interaction. Makeshift Munitions, excellent. It's going to make it really, really hard for them to win. Another synthesizer, let's go. Gonna Deadly Dispute. The Ichor Wellspring, get a bunch of card draw. So they're gonna destroy the relic. Might as well draw a card for the trouble. Don't like only having 2 mana, but that should be enough. Can use Makeshift Munitions and Relic. So we have 2 points of interaction this turn. Jeez, maybe I should have waited on the Thraben Inspector. Felt like I had so much mana, I'd already been waiting so long. This might be their opportunity. Well, they're going for Matron to start. Very strong card in the deck. It gets you almost anything you could want. Oh, Masked Vandal. Okay. Oh wow, they got everything. And the treasure token will get them the Masked Vandal mana, so they can get rid of the Makeshift Munitions. So we could use the Relic here, and then we get to keep the Makeshift Munitions. Sure. Oh, another Makeshift on top. Okay. a pretty good one. Lightning bolts, that's 6 damage. 7, 8, 9. Put them to 4. And then we have 4 artifacts. Oh, that's actually super good. Because now Journey's going to target my own creature. I wasn't thinking of that. I should have definitely taken one more moment to consider what I was doing. Okay, because they go for that, now I can use Makeshift Munitions to just hit them for 2. So we just need to get back to our turn. We have 5 artifacts. We can kill them. And if they try to combo, we have 3 mana to be able to interact. So we have 3 points of interaction. That's pretty good. Oh, going for the Vandal here, which is going to get rid of Makeshift Munitions. Good thing we got another one in hand. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The thing is, like, what if they have the combo here? I guess we have Electrickery, so we only have 1 point of interaction if they combo. They only have 3 cards in hand, though, so maybe 1 point of interaction is enough? Not that we have much choice here. Okay, they're playing Introduction to Prophecy here is really good. Uses a bunch of mana. They probably don't have enough mana to combo anymore, and now we should just straight up have the kill. Okay. 2 Makeshift Munitions. Wonder if I should have Dawnbringer for their Makeshift Munitions. Card is so good. The Journey to Nowhere just didn't seem very good at all, like where they'd be able to sacrifice their own creatures. Just seems like the worst removal spell. So we could play Dawnbringer Cleric or Navigator's Compass. I don't think Navigator's Compass is going to give us too much value. Let's bring in 2 of these. Gorilla Shaman is also an option. Good enough. Not great. Krark-Clan Shaman is very mediocre. The Glint Hawks, we don't have anything good to return. I'm gonna mulligan. I think this is better. There's a duress. Take one of our points of interaction, would be my guess. I mean, they could take Wellspring, but yeah. Electrickery, really, really good card to interact with our combo. Nice draw. Think I just play the Relic so they can't get it with another duress? Or do I try and play around a Braid? They're not going to be able to combo next turn, so I could just play Great Furnace, Ichor Wellspring, draw a card. $13 left on my clock. A little over 3 minutes behind. 13 minutes should be more than enough time, though. Okay. Guess we go for Relic Tapland. Because they're going to be able to potentially combo starting next turn, so we'll have 2 points of interaction up. I guess it would be more like 1 point of interaction because we're playing a tap land, so we can only do one thing or the other. Okay. Definitely like that. Just pass the turn back. Yeah, not interested in putting that Ichor Wellspring back down. Let me tell you what. And we'll just pass back. I like that draw. See if we can hit a land with it. Nice. Exactly what I wanted to see. Now we have 3 points of interaction up. Just play it safe here. I'm thinking about cracking the synthesizer. I think I'll just go for the Kor Skyfisher on the synthesizer, get more value out of it. Leave that in exile. It's not worth taking down a point of interaction. Should have used this during my turn. Doesn't really matter. So this is 10 damage and then 4 more. GG. I guess it's good enough. Got all of our colors, got removal spells to stay alive, got Wellspring. Hopefully we're not up against burn. Oh, this might be the mirror match. No, definitely not the mirror match. Makeshift munitions. What does this blue mana mean? Cracking the clue. Cool. Maybe just Firebolt kill this? It's a really low priority target. Okay. What do we get with Trinket Mage? Pick up lands. Very cool. Now we're talking. Alright, Thraben Inspector is going to be able to block this all day. Then we can even use Makeshift Munitions to take it off the board. I think we're going to probably Firebolt this. I wouldn't want them to be able to blink it. Another one. For Synthesizer, I love it! Oh, they're actually going to block it? Cool, we'll kill that creature. Do I hold up Galvanic Blast, or do I just play Thraben Inspector? Get that value. Oh, reveals another Synthesizer. Plays the Great Furnace, and then the Synthesizer reveals Kor Skyfisher. Plays a Skyfisher, returns the Synthesizer. Hope they miss on this. Okay, that's a miss. Relic of Progenitus, pretty good actually against us when we got the Firebolt in there. One, two, three, four, five. This costs 5 mana, but doesn't actually kill anything. I guess if they block anything with this, then Firebolt would kill it. We could just give up on that value though, right? Like, they're tapped out here. I could just Journey their Kor Skyfisher and attack in for 4. Got another 7 damage here. Synthesizer's looking pretty good as well. Let's start with Synthesizer. It's a circus of value. Well, a Soul Summoner, I don't know the answer, but I would guess maybe Infect. I'm gonna use it before I lose it. This is gonna be a tough matchup if they keep getting value, because like they're playing some really strong cards. I've been avoiding, 3 drops and even, like 5 drops because you're so likely to miss if you hit those on the synthesizer. They have no fear. Nice. Who's gonna draw out first? Cards like that are just taking, like, tons of cards out of their deck. Cleansing Wildfire, -2. Gonna mill them out. They have not played a land yet this turn. Okay, sure. Do I want to do something with that? I think I should. Get rid of this so that we can attack. Okay. Another Glint Hawk. Another Veteran. Alright, I'm pretty low on clock. I have no mana here. I'm just going to F6. I don't have any interaction for whatever they're doing. Oh, cool. They got Navigator's Compass as well. Ooh, and Ephemerate. Good thing we've been taking care of those Trinket Mages, huh? Ephemerate is pretty good here, though, where they're going to be able to blink Glint Hawk, uh, return a Synthesizer, and have a blocker. They're down to 20 cards, down to 18 cards left. Galvblast me. Ooh, I get a Galvblast too. So that's 8. Put them to 6. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts. So if we untap, we win. We might just be able to get them here. They have 3 blockers. I have 4 attackers. Put them to 9. Okay, no, we can't kill them here. They probably have Makeshift Munitions in their deck as well, right? The card is just so good. They're playing red. They gotta have Makeshift Munitions as well. They probably just haven't found it. They only have 15 cards left. Lone Missionary? No! I don't want you gaining life. I want to kill you. Cleansing Wildfire. Is that putting them to 11 cards left in their library? No, just 12. They fail to find the basic. There's the Missionary. Damn. No longer have lethal. Alright, draw a card, I guess. Hey, Chuck! Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the love. I'm down on time. I can't be spending all this time thinking about what I'm going to do. And then I continue to take more time. And 10, this puts into 6. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the creatures, so should be enough to kill. We are going to have to... No, we don't have any blockers for their flyers. So we're just going to be taking 6 damage here. Putting us to 10? Are we just dead? They need 3 Galv Blasts, but they got 6 cards in hand. How many Galv Blasts have they used? They've used 2 Galv Blasts, and 3 Galv Blasts, and 3 Lightning Bolts. So they could do 7 damage. They only have 5 cards left in their library. Scoop. Scoop. Yeah. Alright, we're going to have to win the next one, or we're also going to have to play a lot faster. These any good? I don't think so. I think pretty much just Gorilla Shaman is good here. Kind of crazy. I'm just realizing I have no artifact removal in this deck at all. That's wild. What am I even doing? I mean, besides the Gorilla Shaman. Imagine not owning Pyroblast on MTGO. What would you run instead? Red Elemental Blast? I don't think I want the Relic versus them. They didn't seem to have too much going on for graveyard synergies. I didn't actually see anything. Alright. Good enough. Most vomit-inducing modern deck is a blue-red or four-color. Probably four-color. I've already played Mill and blue-white control this week. Or rather just blue-white. I don't know if it's control. Gotta finish strong. Yeah. I mean, Murktide is definitely pretty... But four-color would definitely be the worst one for me. Being a Yawgmoth player, I just hate sitting across from your Omnath decks. Well, Chuck, I hate to say it, but Pyroblast or Red Elemental Blast are very strong cards in Pauper. They're used in a lot of decks. It sucks that they're really expensive, but I really recommend biting the bullet and picking up a playset of one or the other, just because they're used so often in so many different decks. No ephemerates? How could that be? Nice. Oh, you just them and the Gorilla? Fortunately, I think the Gorilla went way down in price because it was reprinted in Modern Masters 2, right? So yeah, the Gorilla should be pretty easy to get. What is this? Hindering light in a synthesizer deck. That's why I hate cards like that. Because you're going to flip them and you can't get any value out of your synthesizer. We're just gonna pass here. Probably bolt them or something. Maybe just kill the Glint Hawk so we can keep attacking. That's a pretty good run here. Oh, they do have white mana, so they're going to be able to Skyfisher, return the Synthesizer. They lose the value on the Rustvale Bridge. What do they hit now? Thoughtcast. Oh, they don't have the artifacts for it. Double miss. Take 2 cards off the top of your deck. Mill 2. Gotta get rid of this thing here, so let's Lightning Bolt that. Journey again. Let's start with a Synthesizer, I think. Maybe we'll start with Glint Hawk. Ichor Wellspring. Not the best. It's okay, I guess. Kind of like Journey, to be honest. Just keep attacking. And we'll just go for 1. Now I can F6. Galvblast me. Oh no, that was the Hawk? F6 here, so I'm not paying full attention. I guess that was a Lightning Bolt Galvblast. Okay, cool. Veteran. Gaining all the life here. I think I missed my land drop. Oh no, they hit me with Dust to Dust. Brutal. How many artifacts do I even have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Galvblast is good. Oh shoot, now Galvblast isn't. Uh, yeah, now we only have two. That was a bit of a mistake. We'll have to wait till next turn to use these, unless it's an emergency. But yeah, I've been trying to play a little bit quicker because I have less time on the clock than the opponent, which means I've been F6ing the opponent's turns, and yeah, I missed a couple things. Okay, they're making some 2/2s to be able to block my onslaught of 1/1s. I guess I throw the critter at their face. Set Twitch, thanks for the follow, friend. And I'm tapped out, so I can F6. This is 8. Okay, so 8 damage with a 2 Galv Blast puts him to 3. And then we have 3 mana left for the kill. So unless they can gain some life at instant speed, I think this is GG. Hey, Blind. Cheers. Galv Blast, target themselves. All right. Get another win. In the, not quite the mirror match, they're playing a Jeskai version. They definitely had some really good hits against us. The Dust to Dust was pretty brutal. But yeah, despite their extra value from like the Cleansing Wildfire and stuff, managed to get there. This looks fine to me. Oh, thanks, at Twitch. There's a lot of decks like it, but this one is mine. Just deciding if I want to start with a Crag or a Plains Veteran. Justin the Baker, thanks for the follow, friend. The Veteran has gained some life, and it was significant. Faithless Looting. Okay, let's see what type of deck they are. This will tell us a lot. Lava Dart Crusader. Oh, cool. All right. We know what's going on here. Killing Fiend. No removal. We could be in trouble. See if we can draw a Bolt or something. Nice. Try and kill while the only out is Muta. Alright, they have the Muta. It has 3 on it. I guess we could attack. They won't be able to block. Would like to keep one back as a blocker. If we keep both back as blockers, we can kill next turn if we block it. Crash through, gains trample. They probably have TBR. Yep. Oh, and Muta? Wow. Are we just dead? Go to 1, I think? No, Lava Dart kills us. Very cool. Okay. Well, that's troublesome. Guess we can bring in Krark-Clan Shaman. I think Electrickery is, like, okay. Not great. I want to keep in all the removal spells. Gonna want to keep in all the artifacts for the Krark-Clan. Might take out Skyfishers. Like, I'm thinking I want to keep the Inspectors because they give me clues for the Krark-Clan. I want to keep the Lunarch Veteran to try and gain some life. But this is a fairly good blocker. I'll go like that. Yeah, the deck is fairly new. Couple different names, like look for Kiln Fiend, look for what was the other one? What was it called? Hut Dogs. But yeah, it's been really impressive, and I've been looking forward to playing it myself. So the Krark-Clan Shaman is a really good answer to the Crusaders. Let's keep the Journey to Nowhere for something else. Keep the Inspector back. It would die to Krark-Clan Shaman probably anyway. Oh, okay, that's a good one. And kill my clue token. Damn you. Next turn, Krark-Clan Shaman. And a Journey to Nowhere. Should have just Krark-Clan for 2. Keep the journey. Okay. This is actually kind of good for us then. Giving it protection from white. They should have maybe cast that with Journey on the stack. No, this is better because then it would take one of those things. Let's play the Compass. Play the Krark-Clan Shaman. Okay, and then hold control. Krark-Clan Shaman activate, sacrifice Wellspring. We can allow the Wellspring to resolve, but I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and activate it a second time. Okay. Now the question is, do we activate it 2 more times so that we kill this thing through a mutagenic growth? I think it's low risk, high reward. Just make sure we don't get got by muta. We basically only lose a land. And it's turn 4, so we played a land already. Let's F6 here. Another one. Oh, that's a good point, Islands. Go for the Bolt. They did have it, or they just drew it. Crash through, gives it trample. Oh, I'm gonna block with the Glint Hawk here, make them use whatever they got. Mutagenic. Okay, we're just taking the 7 though. No Temur Battle Rage that time. And another Kiln Fiend. Yeah, that's one of the cool things about this deck. They just have so many creatures they can keep on putting them onto the battlefield over and over. Woof. Yeah, I know, right? Kill Fiend, the deck notorious for going wide. But I mean, like, they're playing a Crowing Crusader. They are literally going wide. No TBR? Sweet. Actually, let's make the critter. Ah, that's actually really good for next turn, Journey to Nowhere. Love to see it. HNDK, hello. Oh, and they scoop. Okay. That's a Pog champion. Yeah, yeah. When I was a kid, I definitely was a Pog champion. Had my Metal Slammer, had my Gargoyle Pogs. Thinking a little bit more about Electrickery. There's a few creatures it's good against. Maybe we'll bring it in. Oh, Beyblades. Let her rip. So hard to take anything out, though. All of our cards are good. I guess we could maybe take out... Oh, man. Like, everything is kind of coming together in this particular matchup, but, like, I want more. Oh, they reprinted vintage Pogs? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so they're starting off with Faithless Looting. We will be able to start with Crag. Wow. Puts a pair of darts into the graveyard. Scary. Yeah, Lunarch Veteran is pretty useful. It's definitely does a few things that I like. Okay, so we got a blocker and we got a kill spell for this. So I think I go Mountain, try to kill, play blocker. Nice. Yeah, but you knew what you were getting into. What are we gonna do here? Synthesizer, I think, is a good start. And play whatever we find out of it. Wellspring, not the best, not the best. Wondering if we should even bother with it. We could play Veteran Compass. Then we have a good block versus Fiend. We even gain 3 life. I think I'm just going to lose out on the value on that. They have the Lava Dart, so we know that our block isn't going to be good, but... Woof. Those double Lava Darts are going to be so strong. They might just be able to kill us here. Oh, wow. Okay. Starting off with Pro White. Yeah, Islands, did you watch the Tolarian video that was out recently? Talking about one of those what do you call those? It's like a variety pack, comes with a bunch of random packs and some foils. And they're just like garbage packs, basically. Not dead yet. Good thing we gained that 3 life. Navigator's Compass. Oh, wait. Yep, that's right. Lava Dart, we're dead. One land hand. Not digging it. Let's mulligan. Another one land hand. That's gross. We got Compass, though. I think I still want to mulligan this. Gotta put 2 cards back. Woof. Oh, cool. We're playing against Tron. Alright, let's play a synthesizer, see what we hit. Get a mountain. I think Tron is going to be a hard matchup, yeah. This gets us a 3rd artifact, so we can Galv Blast their face now. So we'll probably end up Galv Blasting their face on their end step. Although without knowing what Tron they are, I think they're the eggs Tron. Like, Wellspring, Star, leads me to believe they're eggs. Pair of compasses, yeehaw. Don't think these matter too much in this matchup. I don't know if we can win this matchup unless something goes horribly wrong. I guess we'll all have to cross our fingers. They just immediately tap 9 mana for Conjurer's Bauble. They're going off this turn. Gets Weather. Gain a bunch of life. Yep. Casual gain 15. This is the Tron deck that actually makes me want to play Tron. Hasn't happened yet, though. Still never played a Tron deck. You got artifacts? I got a lot of artifacts, too. Oh, there's Fengren, so yeah, we're never killing with damage. Basically, I guess our one out is the clock, so we can try and time them out. Um, I mean, if that's what if that's what it is, that's what it is. We'll go the distance then. No concessions. Good point, Donut. Well, fortunately, we got a few relics in the sideboard. Ooh, Golem Foundry. Yeah, not going to take too much longer now. They're just going to have a bunch of 3/3s. Are they just playing another Golem Foundry? I'm going to play 3 Golem Foundries. Our, uh, our Gorilla Shamans are going to have a hard time taking those Golem Foundries off the board. 7 mana to destroy one of those. And they can make 3 golems already. Very cool. I love that this is a card that has finally found a home. Another Golem Foundry. Do they have a way to shuffle their deck back in? Yeah, they do. Conjurer's Bauble does a card per time, although it also draws a card, so basically at that point you're not actually putting cards back in. I think there's a white spell, I think, that says put as many artifacts in your graveyard back on top of your library in any order. Clear the Mind, that might be it. No, I think that's the blue one, isn't it? Yeah, Clear the Mind is the blue one that just puts your entire graveyard back. There's a white spell. I think it costs 4 mana, but it only targets artifacts, and then you can put them in the order you choose. So at that point, you're able to continue to go off with like Golem Foundry or whatever, because it also draws a card, so you're able to just keep going forever. No, not forever, but for long enough. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. I mean, Relic wouldn't have even done anything this game. Yeah, with the bubbles and Foundry Inspector, you can just go forever. Oh, opponent's deck is so cool. Yeah, that is what I'm going to bring in, but I don't think they're going to be very good. Ah, thank you. That is the one. Frantic Salvage. Oh, geez, I guess I should have killed this at any point. Guess we'll do it now. Another bolt. Now they get to make a whole bunch of golems. Hey, Crown, welcome back. I'm doing all right. Finished work and looking forward to a long weekend. How you doing? Krark-Clan good enough? Like, it gets rid of the golems on the field, but they just keep making more. This matchup seems really bad. Seems abysmal. Like, just the worst. Oops. Munitions isn't particularly good, but it's not terrible either. You know, we can sacrifice our stuff, sacrifice our Wellspring, draw a card, do them point of damage, sacrifice a critter that's blocking, or try and get those extra points of damage in. I don't see anything else really being better. I guess Dawnbringer Cleric is okay. Cosmic Charles is mulliganing pretty heavily here, down to 5 already. Oh, another relic. Think we got enough creatures, or rather artifacts, for that Galvanic Blast to do 4. This is a pretty good hit, actually, being able to take the scatter shot out of the graveyard. Well, I don't know what the contents of their hand is. I mean, they were stop. They slow down my clock. I was attacking for 2 a turn. Now I'm attacking for nothing until the Glint Hawk can have its way. All right, back to us. Start by getting rid of that Conjurer's Bauble. Alright, pass back, I guess. Immediately taps all their mana. Moderation? Never heard of it. Alright, Gorilla Shaman gonna save the day. And it's only 5 to kill these things. Mystical Teachings, probably for Weather the Storm, gain 1,000,000 life. Nope, going for Scattershot, kill all our stuff. So this is 5, so they can kill Kor Skyfisher and Glint Hawk. Yeah, opponent's deck is super good. Tron is good again in Pauper. And I mean, like, as I really, really hated the old Pauper deck. This one I can appreciate. Probably gonna have to crack one of these to get rid of Mystical Teachings. Card is just too good. Oh, they lose the Teachings. I'm not gonna crack one then. Another Journey, lame. I'm not going to expose my Krark-Clan Shaman to removal here. Oh, there's the Golem Foundry. Just the first one. How many more are going to follow it? And where are my synthesizers and Gorilla Shamans? I don't care about teachings when they can draw 10 cards. Okay, they're going to gain 6, back up to 15. Kor Skyfisher. You know, Skyfisher's kind of interesting with these journeys, because these can get rid of those golems, right? I think it's still better just to draw a card, I think. Get this thing on the board to be able to start attacking as early as possible. They don't have any way to sacrifice this, right? Guess they could sacrifice both their treasures and Deadly Dispute. There's another Golem Foundry. Starting to get to critical mass. Gets another Conjurer's Bauble from the Ancient Stirrings. Already seen that. They're casting that. Conjurer's Bauble, putting the Conjurer's Bauble back in. So if we crack one of these, we get 2 Conjurer's Baubles in one go. Oh, this is an instant. I guess we got to respond to that too, so we're just going to lose both of our relics. I think they had another Frantic Salvage in hand there. They just didn't have the white mana. No, they had the Golden Egg for white mana. Okay. We'll take it. They've already targeted with that, but they're still going to be able to draw a card. Oh, it's removed from the stack, so they don't get to draw either. Cool. Don't think most lists play more than one? Oh, okay, fair enough. I haven't spent too much time looking at them, but I thought it was a 2 of. But there's still quite a bit of variety with the deck. Some are using Golem Foundry, some are on something else. I can't remember exactly what. Yeah, we got the salvage with the first relic. Kor Skyfisher. Kor Skyfisher. Salvage again, or synthesize again. Synthesize forever. Oh, they're going to scoop. Okay. I don't know if we were even going to get this game, honestly. It was looking pretty close, though. We get to attack for 4. 3 damage to them, so that's 7. Put them to 9. It was still going to take a couple more attacks, but yeah, definitely like that. Now they have 10 minutes to win a game. They're going to have to play quite quickly. Are the journeys better than the Dawnbringer Cleric? Dawnbringer Cleric can hit things in the graveyard. It's not that great, though. Like, the Cleric doesn't seem that hot in the matchup. Journey is not that hot, but it is okay. Like, it can hit the 5/5 that we would have trouble killing otherwise. I think we're just going to resubmit. Good enough. Krark-Clan Shaman is going to take a long time to get any value, but it might buy us the time we need. Oh, that's true, Donut. Alright, so they're on the play, so I guess we can just hit 6 immediately. I can wait a moment just to make sure. They mulligan to 5, and they haven't found what they needed yet. I don't think they skipped their turn. I think they missed a land drop and didn't have anything to play. Yeah, take that one all day. Oh, they hit their land drop that time, but no Tron. Makeshift Munitions is okay. Let's replay Synthesizer, see if we get something else. Another Makeshift Munitions. I don't even know if I want to play either, honestly. It could get us the damage we need at the end of the game. I actually kind of like that one of them got exiled there. That's actually value. I think I'll just go ahead and sacrifice the Wellspring end of turn. Do them a point of damage, draw a card. Ooh. One, two, three, four. So we don't quite have enough mana to kill that. I think I just played a land there, which I should not have done. In case we hit a land with this, which we did. Okay, fine, taking Journey out of here. That's totally fine. Let's activate the Relic. And we have Makeshift Munitions up to hit them for 1. We also have 1 to be able to, like, kill a treasure or something with Gorilla Shaman. And they scoop! Alright, let me get back here so I can try and give them the GGs before they leave. It says they lost connection. Anyways, that was so lucky. I can't believe we actually beat Tron. Alright. Think that we see a lot of these Boros decks. Definitely nice to get a little bit of variety in them, though. They are definitely not quite figured out yet. Lots of room to be able to try and experiment with different things. You know, like Navigator's Compass is a nice way to gain a bit of life very quickly. It's a 1-drop, so you don't have a lot of really good cards to play on 1 mana early in the game. Like Glint Hawk, you're not going to want to be playing that on turn 1 or 2. This is, you know, like a much later gameplay as a 1 mana play, but once it gets going with Synthesizer, like this is just so much value turn after turn. The Lunarch Veteran was definitely interesting. Again, being able to gain life with this deck is fairly important because we're not incredibly quick. We're not able to kill the opponent, you know, turn 4 or 5 or 6. We're aiming for the long game here, despite the mana curve. So, being able to gain increments of life throughout the game is pretty important, I think. Fairly happy with the sideboard. Relic of Progenitus definitely coming in clutch. Actually didn't really have much of an opportunity to use a Pyroblast. Imagine that. Not facing off against too many blue decks. Doesn't happen too often. Blue is a very strong color in Magic, and Pauper is no exception.